fine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a lot of you guys really enjoyed when I reacted to bad tarantula advice, and I had a request recently to react to this video. The video is called Jeff Musial Creeps Jimmy Out with Mexican Tarantulas. Now this is not a new video. This is from 4 years ago with over 10 million views, and it has been posted by The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. I do like this show. Have you guys ever had the Tonight Dough from Ben & Jerry's? Because that ice cream is so good. Fun fact. All right, and the part I'm supposed to react to starts at 2:02, so I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward to that part. I will say that I watched about 10 or 15 seconds of this before deciding to make the video. It didn't look good. Let's go ahead and get started, I guess.
No, you do. This is going to be so great because this one here came all the way from Mexico. Don't move.
I don't like spiders. Please, I don't like spiders.
Now this... I don't like...
So as you can see, Jimmy looks a little bit uncomfortable. That is not how I would introduce someone who is afraid of tarantulas to a tarantula. That's probably like the way you wouldn't want to introduce somebody that has a fear of spiders, not only for their sake, just because it's a little mean. I'm really hoping that Jimmy knew that this was going to happen though before he did it. For the tarantula's sake, if I were to go up to somebody who didn't like tarantulas and put one on their shoulder, I feel like their reaction would be like, oh my god, get it off me. They are super fragile. Like tarantulas, their abdomens are basically like water balloons. If they fall, it can burst, and there's really nothing you can do for them if that happens. But let's keep going.
And just don't move. Don't move.
Yeah, I don't like spiders.
They're found. Now, we don't want
It's
them to
so
fight,
mean.
so we're going to put one there, too. Now, oh, dude. Wait. Oh, God, Do this. Now, just find...
And the way he like picks up the tarantula too, I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't.
Just don't move. Don't move. No, you're fine. Now, these are called Mexican white knee and red knee tarantulas. Their fangs are about 1 inch long, but they can't kill you. They'll inject a little bit of venom. It'll feel like you're at a Dave Matthews concert. You're like, whoa. You're totally fine. Breathe.
Yeah,
You're so cool.
Okay, so that looks like a Gramastola pulchra peas. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I've never heard of them being called a Mexican white knee. It is commonly found in the grasslands of South America in places such as Argentina. I don't even know. Like, okay, anyway, let's get back into this.
Cool.
I'm freaking out. I hate spiders. It's like scary.
They're not spiders. They're tarantulas. Now this is where they are like, look.
Technically, tarantulas are spiders. Whatever, we're not going to be that nitpicky, okay?
She's got webbing. Look at the webbing. Do you see the webbing?
Get off me right now. Get them both off me right now, please. Oh my gosh. Someone, seriously.
You're fine.
I'm not kidding.
You're fine.
Go commercial.
It is so dangerous to have a terrestrial spider on somebody's head. Like that fall, especially somebody who's afraid and nervous and doesn't want it on their head, like that is so risky. I'm sure they probably played this up for the show. I would really hope that this guy doesn't introduce people to his tarantulas like this. I really would hope that he is a little bit more responsible handling them off camera. Moving on.
I'm getting there.
Let's go to commercial.
No, you're good. What? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, she pooped. Just mix it. All right. Now you're fine. You're totally fine.
Oh my lord.
I love tarantulas, but I wouldn't even like that. Like, I would be very upset if somebody just came and put a tarantula on my head. Number one way I wouldn't introduce somebody to tarantulas that's afraid, that would be it. Because as you saw at the end, he didn't look like his fear had been helped.
The most frightening thing ever happened in my lifetime.
I'm moving.
If anything, I feel like that experience just made him more afraid. Let's read some of the comments. Totally respect Jimmy for keeping still that entire time and not scaring or hurting those tarantulas, because I would have been screaming and thrashing. Is probably a really common reaction that you would get if that's how you showed someone your spiders. So very good point. Okay, I understand that those spiders aren't very likely to bite, but Jimmy looked so terrified, I felt so bad. That's exactly like how I kind of really feel about the situation. I really, like, it would definitely change things for me if Jimmy knew that he was gonna put the spiders on him. But if this guy literally just put a tarantula on this poor guy's head and shoulder, that ain't the way.
Doesn't do the way.
Robert Irwin is better. Okay, I get you like spiders, but arachnophobia is common, and if that was me, I'd be having a panic attack. Don't force it on other people who aren't comfortable. Yes. That guy is not a good handler. He's just dropping tarantulas on Jimmy, and he's clearly terrified. Plus, the guy is screaming at him to not move.
Don't move! Don't move!
You shouldn't be so loud when you're around tarantulas. This person knows. That is absolutely true, because tarantulas, they sense those vibrations on their hair. Loud noises like that is definitely startling for them. They don't really react good to that. Stress he put Jimmy through is really unfair. You can see how uncomfortable he was.
Move.
I don't
Stay
like
there.
spiders.
Don't move.
Please, I don't like spiders. I'm
Move.
freaking out. I don't like spiders. Seriously,
No, you're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
not kidding, man.
They're not spiders, they're tarantulas. Huh? Tarantulas aren't spiders? Really? Well, Paul, it looks like you have some replies. Let's see. Somebody commented, they're spiders. Sometimes people refer to other types as true spiders, but tarantulas are in fact spiders. So I was actually expecting a lot of comments to be more on the horrified side.
Ah, spiders, kill them with fire.
But it seems like these people are in fact what I would describe as woke. Because there are people coming to the tarantula's defense and coming to Jimmy's defense and worried about the spider's safety, which is not what I was expecting when I went through this comment section. Like, I was definitely expecting otherwise. I really don't like how he was handling the tarantulas. Even if they aren't dangerous, I would never hold mine like that. If ever, I just let them climb onto me. I would never pick mine up like this. See, and this is actually really encouraging to see. Jimmy used up all his nopes for the rest of the year. All right, I think we're gonna call it here. That is actually really encouraging to see that so many people are aware that these spiders, they shouldn't be handled like this, and people are calling them out on it. Maybe that stigma is getting better. I know a lot of you guys have also asked me what I think of the Billie Eilish video with the spiders on her. You Should See Me in the Crown. I really like that song. And I do visually enjoy the video, but it's kind of a little bit of the same concept with me. I wouldn't handle tarantulas like that, but I feel differently for that video than I do for what we just watched, because she looks comfortable around the spider. I would like to think that they considered the spider's safety in that video, and the fact that she's comfortable with it, I wouldn't be concerned about her throwing them around. Is it wise to put a tarantula on your head and just like throw them around like that? No. But what bothered me the most is how uncomfortable Jimmy looked. Whereas in Billie Eilish's video, even though I wouldn't handle spiders like that, I certainly wouldn't put one in my mouth, at least she is willingly doing it, and she seems totally unfazed by it and comfortable with what's happening. So it's like, it's hard for me to make that call, like, I guess, but that's just my opinion. What is your opinion? What do you guys think?
What are your thoughts on that?
Comment down below, let me know. And if you have any requests on videos you want me to react to, you can always comment them down below or PM me on Instagram. I am on Instagram probably way too much. That is where I post photographs of all my furry and scaly and everything in between babies. So if you guys are into that, go check out my Instagram. I will see you guys soon. I have a couple other videos coming up for you guys. I haven't filmed them yet. There's things I'm having to wait on. But yeah, stay tuned. I got some treats for you, and I will see you guys soon.
Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not and you want to be, and I will see you guys soon.